Lately, I've been noticing the need for us to call ourselves woke. But what does it really mean to be woke? I see a lot of people taking things for granted, things that they don't even realize that they're taking for granted. We're living in a world full of color and we embrace it. We add color to our food, our wardrobes, our makeup, our social media, but not everyone can see the world the way we see it, and it's not something that we can tell just by looking at someone. I came to the conclusion that everyone wears a mask, but we don't always get to choose our masks. We're not always in control of our own lives, and as much as we like to think that we're woke, we find ourselves sleepwalking. We're ignorant to a lot of things that we can't even think of, and it's not really our fault for not seeing the bigger picture, because we didn't really know there was a bigger picture to begin with. From the moment we are born, we are molded into these insecure people who try their hardest to be better than someone else, who tries their hardest to be the one that other people want to be like. The prettiest girl that everyone idolizes looks in the mirror and thinks, do I have to be this ugly? Because she too lives in a world full of standards. She too is trying to achieve something that isn't real. The quietest person in the room sometimes is the one whose demons scream the loudest inside their head. The most outgoing people sometimes are the ones who feel the loneliest. We keep telling each other how to live, what's right and what's wrong, but if everyone has something different to say about it, how will we ever reach an agreement? How will we ever fit that mold that we try so desperately to fit in? We look for sources of knowledge everywhere, but are we really knowledgeable? Do we really know anything? Is right and wrong wrong? Why is it that someone else's happiness bothers me? Why am I so numb to other people's pain? And yet I too live in pain. I too long for that day someone says, I understand, you're not alone. Yet I showed no emotion when my friend's crying to me on the phone. Why wish for things that I cannot give? Why do I wish for things that are wrong when I'm still trying to fit the mold? It bothers me that a select few people get to say what's right and what's wrong, get to decide how one lives their life, and gets to say, if you don't do this, you're not a part of society, you're not a part of our world. You must follow the rules. Well, I will not follow rules that tell me that someone is less than me. I will not follow rules that make someone want to kill themselves. I will not follow rules that make prejudice and discrimination okay. I can't make my own rules and make everyone live by them. But I can share my message. I can share my mind. Perhaps the spark in me will light in someone's flame. I do not want to see my friends hide because they like who they like. I do not want to see my friends not wearing what they want simply because they don't look like the models in the magazines. And I don't want to see the models in the magazines thinking that they have to live up to some standards, that they have to throw up their food, exercise every day so that no one will criticize them, so that they'll still be trending, so that they can fill the void they feel when people comment them. We have more than just our beauty to offer. We have more we want to talk about and do, but we feel restricted because everyone's looking, and because everyone's looking, you can't step foot in the wrong direction, or else you'll be forgotten, or else you'll be judged and disliked. Everything you tried so hard to achieve and even complete you will be gone. I hate that we have to put on these brave masks and just hurt in silence. I hate that when something bad happens, we can't say anything. No one will take our side. Who is going to believe us? What does our word mean against someone else's? I hate that no one sides with the victim. Why must we always try to find a reason to blame the person who has been victimized, the person who has been brutalized? Isn't that suffering enough? No one asks to have their personal space invaded, regardless of how one acts. No one deserves to go through what a lot of people go through. I long for a day when people don't have to hide who they are, when all love is equal, and no one has to love behind closed doors. No one has to love in a world that's unfair. Love is beautiful and love is for everyone. Places should be safe places. Why are there places in which we can't go? Why can't I as a girl go out at night and not be in fear? Why can't I as a girl walk around and not be seen as an object that you want to use? Why can't I as a person be the person I am? Why can't you as a person be the person you are? I am someone who believes in equality and I will fight for it. I am someone who will not limit your freedom, so don't limit mine. If you're unhappy, don't make other people unhappy. Happiness brings more happiness. Sadness will only bring more sadness. The moment we all accept ourselves will be the moment we'll have no problem with how anyone else is living. Because it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't affect us. Because we don't have the answers. I don't know what any of this means, but I can tell you something. It's way better if we all support each other. We're here to watch others grow, to grow ourselves, to do better, to be understanding. I long for the day that people stop criticizing things because they don't understand them. We may not all be colorblind, but we're blind to what's beyond the masks. We're blind to what's beyond the surface, the makeup, the brands, the smiles, the tears, blind to what could actually bring us happiness, and that would be acceptance.